Kenny Pat likes to say the biggest step all season is between week 1 and week 2. But then he said he was a little disappointed in sort of the mistakes today. Sort of how do you view the progress from last week to this week as an offense?
Listen, we got our first ACC win, but it was definitely a sloppy game. Didn't play the kind of football we need to play to go where we want to go. It's almost a good thing it happened. We persevered, we came, and we got the win, which is all that matters. So we're going to learn from the film, and then, really, my message to the team is we're coming ready to practice this week. We got a big game, and it all starts in practice.
Kenny, what's it been like developing a relationship with Jordan? And, obviously he comes in as a freshman. I'm sure you want to get to know all the freshmen, but to have a freshman be your leading receiver for 2 games is probably a pretty unusual situation. What do you feel like what went into all that?
I would say, early on I saw that, his talent level. And, he's a special kid, and he really off the field is in his personality and the way he, it's like he's a junior almost or a sophomore. It's not like he's a true freshman the way he goes about his business. So that's probably the most impressive part that I've seen from him. And, I just really love playing with him.
Ken, you were able to get Jared Wayne involved. You were able to get Jared Wayne involved. He caught 3 passes on that one possession. How big was that to be able to get him involved in the offense since he hasn't had a lot of production yet up until this point?
Right. Getting Jared involved was big. He missed a little bit of last week, so when he was here this week of practice, just got the timing back down and moved him around a little bit to get him some touches. He's another guy, reminds me just like Jordan. Those 2 guys kind of resemble each other a lot with how they go about their business. 2 pros that are both young players, so really excited to have those 2 guys.
Kenny, Pat said it was a good week of practice. Were you surprised that things were a little sloppy at times today?
No, listen, they're a really tough team. They play hard. You watched that North Carolina game. It was, a really tight game going into the fourth quarter, and then the kind of wheels fell off for them. But they're a real tough team. They play hard, got some good players. 7's a good player, 6 is good, 2 in the secondary. One of the better secondaries we'll probably see in terms of athleticism and speed. And, they mixed it up a lot. So, it was definitely a challenge, and we knew going into it it'd be a 4-quarter game.
Kenny, Pat said after the game that he thought, I guess, on your interception, it was a drag route. And I guess, did you think that they were going to be in man and not have a guy sitting there in zone? What did you see there?
They were in man, and the kid did a good job of coming off and making a play. I didn't see him. I crossed him out early in the progression because of, what I saw. But I got to be better there. I can't turn it over in the red zone, so it's something that I'll learn from and move on.